How does this start of this season feel as opposed to past years here for you personally and as a team?
Well, first of all, there's there's the different frame of reference or different point of view. That boy, we better start. We got to get this thing over the hump. We got to get this thing over the hump. We fought hard to have a winning season, to get ourselves to where we feel like we're our head above water, and we finally got there. And so there was always anxiety or tension, or just a little bit of nervousness always in trying to build a program that hasn't been at to that point. And so that always carried with it that nervous, anxious excitement of a season. This was so much different in the offseason. Now you're just so positive, and I think you feel positive, and you have that positive sense of now we can shoot for bigger goals. Now we've got higher expectations, and we ought to be looser. As close as I get to the game, I'm just as anxious because now it's a different type of expectation. Now it's a different type of now, can we sustain? Can now Akron be one of those programs that sustains success? And if you know the history at Akron, we have had a difficult time even to go back to the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, when you had a playoff team one year, then it usually went 10 years before you had another one. It's usually there's about 10 years between playoffs, 68 to 75 to 86 to 2005 to 2015. I think as you look, so we really, so George, the excitement, I think there's a positive feel. There's a confidence level these players have that I feel coming sincerely from them. But as a football coach, then I feel the closer you get, the more you get that buzz and butterflies and queasiness. That man, we got to find a way to sustain and move on to the next level.
Have you seen a change in Woodson from the start of last season when he wasn't the starter?
Oh, absolutely.
To right now, knowing he's going in and it's his team.
Well, there's no comparison night and day. At the beginning of the season, because he had been overweight in the off season, and I had said, if you don't lose weight, I don't think you're going to be able to get into the rotation at all. And he began to work hard in the off season and through the summer, and he started out third team, and then by the time we got to him into the season or mid-season, he began to win football games. Then the transition started happening. The desire to compete and to earn a place happened much earlier, but I think the beginning of the season, he's fighting for his playing life, his playing time, and fighting for his position. I think as we go into this season, you see him, and I think he's separated a little bit. We had Trevon Chapman, very good. Our freshman, Cato Nelson, is very, very talented. But I think in Tommy Woodford's, to his credit, I think he's separated a little even more so. And with that, he's tried to be the best player he can be, and he's worked hard to improve, to be a better football player. So he's worked hard. So I guess I see a guy that's not just trying to make the squad, as a guy that's trying to be the leading quarterback to a team that can compete for championships.